Hey friends, Justin Tuminowski back with another video. Hey, actually, I think this is my third time attempting to make this video, and the powers that be keep removing it. So I'm going to be very cautious on what I am able to show you for real, because the videos that I made subsequently twice before got pulled down. So I've already made two like 15-minute videos, and they lasted all of like 5 minutes, and then they were taken down for, I think it was probably more or less the addresses and the ability to, or an inability to show addresses, and of the sensitive information that we're actually going to show you. So do me a favor, and I'll try to evolve this training. I'll try to make more trainings, and then I'll also do custom trainings inside of DealSauce. So again, welcome. This is going to be a video on all things decedents and probate. So what is the decedents? What is pre-probate? What is probate? Well, just like it says. So decedents, those who have just passed away, and those families that are going to be looking to sell the property. And it's pretty amazing what I've actually researched on some of this data. We've been waiting to release this information and this data for quite some time now. And think about it. Someone passes away, the family is anticipating that death potentially, and they're going to start selling that property, gearing up for selling that property. Maybe, an elderly individual, family member is in a assisted living care, and that they start to see that the writing on the wall is that this person's probably never going to reside in that home again because it's not safe for them. We need to sell it to pay for medical care and or, end of life support. So families need our help as investors and value providers, right? And as experts in the field that we're resourceful, we can serve families and we can serve individuals to a high degree. They need our help. How about a shout out to my real estate agents? This is your list. Now, between the wholesale game, direct to seller, direct to agent, everyone who's acquiring and anyone who's in acquisitions, this is for you, because no doubt, I would say the assets in this data set that I'm going to show you will probably end up trading about 75% of it. So think about that. Even if it was 50-50, half of the list, I'm going to show you a list of 52,000 properties across the country in the month of June that those individuals have passed away. Now, some of those houses are already on the market. Some of those houses just sold. All right. Some of those families don't even know what to do with because they're pre-probate, meaning they haven't gone through the probate process if they have to. So pretty interesting. If you can show up, get a hold of this family and say, I can help with your real estate issues, or I can help with your real estate, that's amazing. And in my business, we've done several of these, pre-probate, deceased, and families that are lost a loved one. And even in myself, my own father has passed away, and I had to go through the process, and I inherited that property, and I'm, currently renovating that property as we speak. So I know what it's like. I know this list. My father passed away. I didn't receive calls for a few months because by the time people understood that he had passed away, it was months. The data set that I'm going to show you today is date, meaning I received this list on maybe June 24th. Well, I have individuals on June 21st who have passed away. So I had folks that was 3 to 4 days deceased, and we were already notified about it. So that is how powerful DealSauce 2.0 is. And it's just the beginning. We've been working hard to get in this data, guys. So I'm super proud of this, and I can't wait to show you. So let's get into it. So we're on the dashboard right now. We're going to get away from the dashboard. We're going to go to property search, and you will see, I don't want to search New Hampshire just yet. I want to go over to a place that says hot leads. This is where all the good stuff is. And this is just the beginning. So I can't wait to start filling these spots for you guys with all the other things I have planned. So right now we have a label called decedent leads. I need to be very careful on what I show you. I'm going to try to show you what I want you to do, and then how I want you to use all of DealSauce's proprietary searches and skip tracing on how to then get a hold of these families, and or just get the list and maybe write them a letter. Check it out. When I come to DealSauce, if I have the hot subscription right now, I'm going to click decedent leads. All right. So I blew up the screen. If I was to zoom out of the screen, you would get full addresses, but we're not going to do that now. Check this out. At the top of the screen, you can search any state. And then let's just, for instance, say we're going to go into Arizona. We're going to show you all the cities and towns that we have data for. Pretty awesome stuff. So we can go into Mesa. Boom. We have 52,000 records. So now I have about 40,000 individuals who have passed away in the month of June. And it's always going to change. It's always going to fluctuate. We also got about 12,000 of those extra properties where there's individuals who own more than one property. So isn't that interesting? We're going to start to see the same name, and we may actually see it here. Look at this. You have Jacqueline here, and there's probably others. And when you start to see those duplicates, you'll have the other properties as well. Now in DealSauce, you can already search, any address, of course. And if they own other assets, we're going to show those to you. And that goes for every subscription member. We'll be able to get that linked property information. But this is also for the decedents. So let me show you something else. Check this out. At the top of the browser, this is where DealSauce got really interesting. And this is something that I've been dreaming about and wanting for so long, because at the end of the day, we are real estate investors. We also have to find people, research people. We own rental properties, and we may want to research individuals or need to get a hold of family members or relatives, so on and so forth. But how about business buying and businesses? So this is where DealSauce 2.0 is like no one else. And you're going to probably see other brands start to do the same thing, and they're going to probably rip us off. But for instance, we could just do something like this where we'll just do my name, for instance, and we'll search me. And this is where you have a comprehensive skip trace. Some information here, anybody and everywhere across the country. How about reverse a phone number? So look up a phone number that you might not know who it is. And if it's registered here, we're going to get some information. Emails, addresses, and businesses. So I'm being very careful on what I search. So those are the first few steps that I would use if I was using DealSauce. So I found a property that I'm obscuring some of the information. I'm not giving you the address, and I'm not giving you the full person's name. However, this is what some of the card looks like, and I just need you to do this on your own. This person was on the list. They've owned it for 20 years. They're actually in pre-foreclosure, which is interesting. And then they have high equity. That is very, very typical, where they need a creative investor or an investor who understands that we have urgency. So maybe a realtor might not be the best fit for this because they may not have time, or there's no time and they just need a cash investor. However, we're going to show you the decedent. We're going to show you the date of death, but also assets tied to that person. From there, you're going to go into skip tracing. You can start to find relatives, and we're going to give you potential relatives that are associated with that person. And then we're going to give you the tools to start researching those people. Maybe you're just going to send direct mail. Direct mail goes to the house. If family members are checking on the house and it's to the family of or to the current resident, your mail will get delivered, and the family will pick up the mail because they're still caretaking for the house, and potentially get in front of them that way too. So there's several ways of getting there. And we have direct mail coming in DealSauce 2.0 very soon. Again, we're holding some things back because we don't want to put it all out at the same time, because then it's overwhelming. So I want to make sure I can deliver the right products to you guys with the proper training so you have success. All right, that does it for this video regarding the decedents and the pre-probate. This is one of the many things that we have coming out, and you're going to see more and more updates more frequently. We have fast-tracked a lot of this development. A lot of the things that we have planned, that we've had sketched out for months, if not over years, are going to start coming into DealSauce 2.0. So I can't wait for you all to get on here. We know that it's the best product, and it's going to continue to be that. And I just want you guys super successful, because if you have all the tools to be successful and all you have to do is just show up, do the work, that's what I have in store for DealSauce and the future of DealSauce. My name is Justin Tuminowski. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video. Hey, what's up, guys? Justin Tuminowski back. I almost forgot to tell you. So I'm so lost in the sauce when I'm talking about real estate and real estate leads and where to find opportunities and how to best approach those leads and opportunities, that people always ask me, they're like, Justin, but how do I get it? How do I get this? What if I don't have it? Where do I get the decedents, the pre-probate, and all the good juice that you have inside of DealSauce 2.0 for now and what's coming in the future? So how do I get a hold of it? Well, two things. If you are already a member of DealSauce and a subscriber, perfect. I don't care if you have the mild level subscription or if you have the hot subscription. If you have the hot subscription, you're already in. You're going to get the cream of the crop, everything we have to offer. And I mean, that thing speaks for itself. All the subscriptions pay for themselves. That one definitely pays for itself and some. But if you're in the mild and you want to get into the decedents, you want to get into the unlimited skip tracing, you can always email help@dealsauce.io and let them know you want to upgrade. But what I would also do is go into DealSauce, and inside of DealSauce, there is a button that you can do. So if you're already in DealSauce and you're seeing 2.0, even if you're in 1.0, there's an ability in DealSauce 1.0 to upgrade. So there should be a button on the left-hand side. But also, if you were in 2.0 and you do not have the hot package, this is what I would do. Go into organization settings. I would go to billing and usage, and you could manage your plan. You can do monthly, annually. Now, I'm already in the hut, so it's not going to give me all the options, but my current plan expires January 19th, 2027. So you can manage all of your needs inside of here. You can buy more skip tracing credits. I mean, we're already kind of showing you a few of the things we already have, but look at this. Permits are coming, rehab estimators. We have a lot of fun things coming. So stay tuned. But if you are looking to upgrade, that is where I would go. If you do not have Deal Sauce, where do you go? Well, this is what I would do. I would go over to saucemydeals.com, check out, you have a 3-day free trial for the hut subscription, and follow the sequence through, and you can choose the package that we have offering. So you can get your mild subscription, which is everything in Deal Sauce that is residential, commercial searching. We're going to give you some skip tracing in there as well. You're going to have access to a lot of great things. Some of the things you won't have access to will be some of the hut features in the top row right here. Finding fix and flippers, finding buyers, finding money, owner searching, and actually searching for wholesalers. And so if you do not have Deal Sauce and you want to come on board, please come through. We have list drops on the regular. We're giving away tons and tons of awesome freebies all the time. If you know us, we love to deliver. We want to over deliver. And how about trainings? I was doing weekly trainings every week where anyone and everybody part of Deal Sauce can come in, hang out with me for a couple hours. We're going to talk business. We're going to talk deals. We're going to talk to agents. We'll talk to sellers. We'll underwrite. Who knows? It's something new every week. I bring in special guests. How about webinars, weekly trainings that are consistent that, hey, I'm brand new to Deal Sauce. I don't know how to get around. Well, we're going to have a training for you. And it's going to be a routine training every month. So if you forgot how to do something, go on a live, ask the trainer a question. We're going to have that for you. So there's no software out there giving, bringing so much value, trainings, content. And we just love doing this business. We love doing it alongside of you because we are investors ourselves. So guys, I appreciate you watching, tuning in. I'll see you soon.